Okay, so what if that one thing everyone gives you a hard time about was actually your greatest strength? We're always being told to be less sensitive, to stop overthinking everything. But today, we're going to flip that script completely. Let's dive in and reframe this so called flaw into what it really is: a superpower hiding in plain sight. All right, first things first, let's talk about this huge misconception. This idea that being super aware or deeply curious is somehow a bad thing. Society has this habit of slapping labels on things it doesn't quite get, and let me tell you, too sensitive is usually at the top of that list. I mean, does this sound familiar? You pick up on a tiny, almost unnoticeable shift in someone's voice. Or you spend days chewing on a big decision, looking at it from every single angle. And what do you get for all that deep processing? You get told you're being too much. And honestly, it's not just frustrating, it's a massive misunderstanding of what's really going on inside your head. And this, right here, this really shows the disconnect. The world outside might see you as too emotional, but what you're actually doing is perceiving it deeply. They say you're overthinking. No, you're just processing thoroughly. They might even mistake it for weakness, when really, you're just feeling intensely. This isn't a bug, it's a feature. It's a completely different operating system. So let's go ahead and upgrade our terminology, shall we? It's time to meet the high-resolution human. This is a whole new way of seeing yourself and the world. So what is it? The high-resolution human. Think about it like this. It's the difference between an old standard def TV and a brand new 4K screen. You're not making things up or seeing things that aren't there. You're just seeing more of what is there. More detail, more nuance, more depth. You're just taking in a much, much richer stream of information. This quote just nails it. It reframes everything. We're not talking about managing a weakness anymore. Nope. We're talking about learning how to operate a sophisticated piece of equipment. Your sensitivity, it's like a high-performance radar system constantly scanning everything around you and feeding you incredibly valuable data. Okay, so you've got this high-performance radar. Awesome. Now, what do you do with it? Because having the gear is one thing, but knowing how to actually tune into the right signal, well, that's where the magic really happens. And this is the most crucial part. That feeling of being overwhelmed, that flood of chaotic thoughts, that is not just random noise. It's data. It's your system picking up on subtle information that pretty much everyone else misses. So the key is to stop trying to turn the volume down and start learning to decipher the signal. So what kind of data are we even talking about? Well, we're talking about things like the slight hesitation in your boss's voice that tells you they're not really sold on the idea. It's seeing an emerging pattern in a project that signals a huge breakthrough or a potential disaster. It's spotting untapped opportunities, seeing hidden risks, and forming way deeper connections because you're picking up on things others just don't see. Okay, so let's get really practical here, because knowing you have a radar is cool, but the real power, that comes from turning this trait into a tool you can actually use every single day. And it really just boils down to a simple 3-step process. First, you gotta listen to the signal. When you get that gut feeling or you notice that tiny detail, don't just brush it off, acknowledge it. Second, analyze the data. Get curious. Ask yourself, okay, what is this feeling, this pattern actually telling me? And third, act with insight. Use that unique perspective to make smarter, more empathetic, and way more effective decisions. Embracing this isn't just about feeling better about yourself. It's about unlocking a genuine, tangible advantage. Your future looks a whole lot different once you realize you've been seeing the world in glorious high definition this whole time. If you only take away one thing from all this, please let it be this. This is your new mantra. It's a fundamental shift in how you see yourself. You are not flawed. You are not too much. You are high resolution, and that is an incredibly powerful thing to be. So, there you have it. You have the framework now. You understand the incredible tool you've always had. Your radar is online, the data is streaming in, so the only question left is, what are you going to discover first?